Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Pyanodon stream. It was about time to get back on the server and see what's been going on the last couple of days. Been spending my time doing some speed runs, so I'm a little bit out of the loop on the community server. It's about time we got stuck back in and see what's cooking, or not, as the case may be. I've joined already. I've hopped straight on because it's just a bit quicker to get on rather than wait for the mods to load and everything to do such. Cheers, Marcel. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your club and DJ stream. Looks pretty cool. I'll see if it's online later. I hope it's on for a while tonight. Is it going to be a few hours or is it a couple hours long? I think the title said 21 hours, or was that the time? Not sure. Rocket research is still going. This is good news. I think it has moved since I've been on, but it's incredibly slowly. I mean, we need 1,000 of every single pack, so that's no surprise really. Let's see, where are we doing the packs? They are up here. Production science pack. There we go. Oh wow, there's 5,000 production size packs, so that's not a bottleneck. Wow, that's been running really well to get 5,000. Fair play to, it must be Binary who's been setting those up. Wow. Oh, I need to reset my settings. I've got some funky settings I need to reallocate. There we go, that's better. I can't play Pyanodons with those settings turned off from the speedrunning because that'd be impossible to find anything. Let's have a look at production first. Let's see what we're making science wise. So, production. Making 12 a minute. Not using any. What's the utility? It's got to be utility that's holding it up. Yeah, utility. Using 1 a minute. Making 0.4 a minute. Wow. Slow. Make 35 an hour. 0.6 a minute. We're basically using them all. Which is part of the course. Kind of expected that. So utility science is absolutely the bottleneck. So if we can do anything about that, we can help speed things along. Right, let's see where it's being made. I'm going to go out on the limb and say Binary has been building like an absolute madman. Oh, I should hop in Discord really, just in case anybody has or is joining in. They hop on Discord and along. Kevin Akram usually join if they're about. See if they're free this evening. I think Bitfra may or may not join shortly as well. Right, search. Let's see. Okay, didn't see anything obvious. Stone. Where is utility size being made then? Oh, Bitfra is on the server. Just spotted him down here. Give him a wave. From space. Where on earth? I don't think it flagged anything up. Let's have a look. Do it again. No, unless I'm going blind. There was nothing popped up then. So that begs the question, where on earth are we making utility science? So okay, let's go work it backwards. Let's say what do we want? This one. Utility. Need chemical packs. Oh no, wait, we've got the... No, perfect samples come from rockets, I think, so we can't do that. That version yet, that's fine. So we need the horrible recipe, which is chemical production, but then production size we got 5,000 of, so that shouldn't be a problem. What's struggling down on the network? Bio batteries, maybe? It's usually bio batteries. And they are made somewhere in the middle of all this mess. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 things. That is missing the disco ball looking things. Yeah, whatever the disco ball things are. Answers on a postcard. Got no idea what they are. I'm gonna find them, or should I just... Let's just do it this way. Oh no, I need to put bio batteries in here. Bio battery. Nano fibrils. Okay, chitin and chitosan. Made that before at some point, chitin and chitosan. Okay, so let's see. What have we got for chitin and chitosan on the network? Oh, okay then. That answers that. Oh, there we go, chitosan. Oh, right. Okay, so that's where there's a bottleneck for that. So how do we make chitin? Chitin comes... There's a few recipes. A lot of animals. Or you can make it, but making it's probably quite expensive. We're probably already making it somewhere. Means I can probably just expand on what's being made. Okay, let's just check chitosan. There's only one recipe for that, which needs chitin, so it looks like chitin might be the bottlenecks. I'm pretty sure we got those. We got those mutant enzymes. Not so sure about those. Mutant. Okay. Let's go with chitin first. I think that's going to be the first port of call, because that will solve a couple of issues. So let's find that on the map. See if we can get this to work. This. Chitin. There we go. It knows what it is. Find. Ah, there. Aha. So the slaughterhouses are bringing in interesting. Oh no, this... What? Don't understand the setup there. Definitely slaughtering something to produce something, but outputting just cages? The rest of these are all off. So we're going to have to go over there and find out what's going on. Where are we? Oh, we're right next to it, look. It's literally 4 or 5 squares to the right. Perfect. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on with this setup. Oh, thanks for a second, struggling still. Here it is. Right, the one that's working, also Mark 3er. Bringing in caged scrondrix. Putting out pineal glands. That's what those are. Okay, they're not frogs. They look like frogs? They're not frogs. Okay. This one's here we go. This one's supposed to be taking in caged xeno. And that should be extracting chitin. Yep. So caged Xeno. Question is, where are they? Like a scavenger hunt sometimes on this. Caged. That must be a Xeno pet. Mark 1s. Ah. No, that's just being... that's being made. What's this? Oh, just a few more in logistics. Oh, Mark 2 then. I must have set up with Mark 2 surely. Let's get the board. What? There's none. That would explain why we're not getting anything. But that's going to take an absolute age to set up Xenopets with pups, and if it's the same process as previous ones, it's not going to be quick. It's going to be a setup like this where you have to get the pups in, get all the modules in, and then you finally get caged versions out. So right, if this is the setup here, let's go up here to build. So I don't want to build it too far away if we're going to be botting stuff around. How many bots have we got? 4,800. We've got, yeah, plenty free. Right, let's get rid of this internal part. It gives me a really big square. Well, it's almost a square. Squarish rectangle to build into. Let's see if we can't work out the searches for the Xeno. So I know we've got Mark 1s. So we just need to, well, we've got Mark 2s. I've only seen Mark 1s in the network. Yeah, we've only got Mark 1s in the network. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Let's do it this way. Let's put a Xeno here. Oh, they're big pens. Okay. Put it there for a sec. Get the box to fly in. Let's figure out what it needs to produce a Xeno, I guess is what they're going to be called. Xeno pen for a Xeno thing. Here we go. Right, so we want, what we're going to make it out of. So you make them out of caged muck moves, Xeno eggs. Okay, I don't know where you get Xeno eggs from, that's not a good start. 80% caged, 80%, 80%. 180%, wow. Ah, okay, there's Xeno eggs, so I'm going to have to make Xeno eggs first, I think, then. By the look of this. Yeah, so we want, I mean, that looks like the easiest way of making some Xeno eggs. Water barrels, caged muck moves, I'm pretty sure we've got lots of them. We did have lots of fish. So you go to that. And then we need to input. There needs to be filters, I think. 3 different things. Output 2 different things. Yeah. The active one will be the barrels. Passive one will be the eggs. And then 3 requesters. So this will be empty barrels out. This will be, I might as well set it to Xeno eggs. Shouldn't really need to, but just be for good sort of measure. Then inputs, you want water barrel, caged muck moon, About 100. Can you set a filter based on what's in the chest? No, there's nothing in there yet anyway. It's a barrel. You need to be caged muckmoos. A muckmoo, okay.
Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Bitfro. How are we doing?
Ah, fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, not too bad. Trying to work out how to build some Xeno farm things. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, to be honest.
Do you want somewhere the lake to be landfilled?
Oh, that's a good question. Where are we? Let's see.
I was doing it on the left. Is it
Could
this one?
probably do with.
There I was doing it on the.
Yeah, you know what? We could probably do with that squaring off, and the same at the top, and the same at the bottom right. In fact, we could do the whole thing squaring off, really, if I'm honest. I'm a bit, OCD about it. It'd be nice to have it all squared off.
Then I'm gonna focus on the landfill.
Because that would give us a lot more space to build in, I reckon.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm just trying to work out how the hell this all comes together. I've gone down a recipe chain to try and find out how to help with production, utility science to get the rocket cellar going a little bit quicker. And I've ended up making Xeno eggs so far. I'm not sure what the connection is, but it sounds fun. Okay, I have successfully set up an input. But the cage muckmoos don't look very... not many. Okay, well... then why is that not producing anything? Got what you need. Why don't you make something? I never understand the animal section of Pyanodons at all. It's so confusing. I must need something in here as a module. I don't know what. We have got Xeno eggs on the logistic network, so okay, can I okay, let's find the eggs then. Someone's built some eggs somewhere. Maybe I can cheat and figure out what I need to build my little setup. Search. Okay, I'm literally stood near them. Okay, so I don't need to build eggs. Eggs is taken care of. What on earth is it waiting for? Okay, I can scrap the idea. The thing I was going to build is already built. Run right past it. Okay, so eggs are fine. Yeah, what do you need? Ah, it's cage skundic, so you are... Oh. It can't output from here. Because we're maxed on Scrondics. Okay, so that... It's not confusing at all. It's not confusing at all. Right, that's Xeno eggs. Right, so we... Okay, now we've got Xeno eggs. And we get... Caged Xenos. No, growth factor we haven't got. Okay, so we need to, okay, oh, these animal ones, I can see why the animal life version of Pyanodons is so difficult, because it's so unintuitive. Right, there's Cage Xeno, that's what I want. The creature chamber, caged Mukmu, Xeno eggs, and fetal serum. Right. That's what I'm after. Go back up
those guys that made this mod have a hell of a imagination.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Looking at the stuff, I'm just like, I've got no idea what I need to build to get this working. It's absolutely insane.
There's somewhere where I can get that flying cat.
Good question. I don't know if there's any. There's one in the logistic network you can pick up. You just request it. The Fadaesus, PHAD.
Yes.
You should be able to grab one from there. Right, let's get a creature chamber in here.
Nice.
Yeah, it will save you a lot of
Yeah, I can
around.
fly. I can fly around indeed.
Right, here we go. Creature chamber.
Personal logistics.
3 inputs. Xenos. Must be down here somewhere.
Logistics storage on the way 0.
Caged Xenos. Caged Mukmu, Xeno egg, and fatal serum.
Let me walk to the mall.
Caged Mukmu. Xeno eggs. Okay. Request. Request Xeno eggs. Right. I've got a cage Mukmus. Oh my goodness. Insane. No wonder the rocket silo research is going so slow. This just needs one output.
Yeah, and I left it. I left the game on this morning when I logged on.
Oh god.
So it was a few hours running.
I'm gonna say when I logged on, it was probably below the Owen silo, the research, and now it's sort of not much further. Right, fetal serum. Let's put that there.
Now I need to figure out where that thing is. The logistic network.
You not request it to yourself? You on your person?
Yeah, well, I did a personal logistics, but
Does
it
it not come?
says no. It says logistic storage 1 on the way 0.
Interesting. Oh, I haven't got any fetal serum either. Oh my god. Everything I'm looking at on here, I'm running out of. Might get lucky. Here we go. I might get a few barrels now. Is that going to be enough to run? That is the question. Okay, now that is working. That should give me 10 cage Xenos. That'll be interesting. That takes
We've got a
120.
lot of chests, so if I could need to figure out all those chests.
Have you tried using the beast finder on it? That might find it straight away.
Oh, that's one thing, yeah.
That'll probably find it for you.
Let me check that one. Fridays.
Right, let's see if this works, and if it outputs to here. If they get taken, if you start getting taken, then that setup is good. Yep, there we go, and they went straight away. That's perfect. Right, let's change that to 11 of those. Okay, the reality is I could probably move that down a little bit, never mind. Let's do a little cut and paste job here. Yeah. So, line it up. Beautiful. Okay. That is hopefully enough serum to run that. Creature chambers, of course not.
I need to look better. It's already in my inventory. Now I need to get some fish.
It snuck up on you.
I had one. Yeah, I had some. From my crawdad.
Ah, yes.
Ah, very nice. Now I can fly around. That's a lot better.
Much quicker and it's much better. Right, these are just awaiting caged muck moves, but at least it's running. We're building
to figure out how to fly.
It's it's a bit like a tank. When you fly, it'll carry on going in the same direction for a bit.
Yeah, getting the hang of it.
Oh yeah, I see, yeah.
Where was I? Oh, down.
Right, that's 2 of these down. They are literally just awaiting caged Mukmu, and then we get the caged Xeno, so that should help whatever recipe it was that needed those. I can't even remember myself now what I was building. I went so far. Ah, chitin. That was it. One caged Xeno gives you 1 cage and 7 chitin. That's it. So that should start producing, because that was just... Yeah, was it? Yes. Thinking I. Well, they're not working yet, so they must be going elsewhere. Probably. Oh, so many Xeno eggs, we can probably pull this up. So that's doing a wee little edit. There we go. Play. Okay, so they're being built, that's absolutely fine. You have not got power. Why do you not have? Better. Do. That'll do. Slow to build they are. One, two. Two more. Probably overkill at this point, never mind. One, two. Now I just need to add one more of that. Yep, there we go. So when they build, that's that complete for now. So let's go check out what they're actually feeding. Should be this one. None of them are getting deliveries yet of those. They're obviously going somewhere else, and I don't know where. Gonna have to look at the map for these. Caged Xenos. Maybe they are just being used. They're being used quickly. I don't understand. Why are you not? Where are you going? Why are you not? This here. So someone's already set up one to make cage Xenos, but it's suffering from the same problem mine is lack of. That puts the cage Xenos out to get Xeno Mark 1s, of which we have 300. Okay. How do you Input then, because you haven't got an input for these. Don't understand. Oh, you're creating your own, you're not even being used there. This is so misleading. I've got no idea where the thing that I'm making is being used, so that's a real good start. Just can't find it. It's just it doesn't exist as far as this is concerned. Even though I know it's required for a recipe. Ages, you know. It's got to be being used in these. Yeah, there we go. Okay, no, there is chitin coming out now. Hey, now here we go. I can see them being used now. Here we go. Yep. Okay, chitin is actually on the way. Right. Right. Still minus, but... yeah, definitely minus. God, it's so painfully slow at this part of the game now. There's just no quick way of getting the stuff you need. The scale at which you need it is just phenomenal. Right, let's go have a look at bio batteries because they're a big bottleneck we need to resolve. That might help a lot of different problems out. Bio batteries are somewhere over here. Fly, my pretty, fly. At least this isn't as stressful as doing a speed run. I've got a chance to relax at this and think about things. Oh no! I just hopped out my dragon and he's flying on his own. Please stop. Oh, got him. He started flying away. It's like I put the handbrake on. Oh, bio batteries are backed up. Why are you not? Okay, so they're backed up because that's backed up. Oh, because that's backed up. Okay, let's give that a bit of... that's interesting. Why don't I see bio batteries in the network? We're not making them on the network, are we? Okay, that's better. But that is backed up because we don't have nanofibrils, and that is what I was looking at. That's what the whole... I think that's what the whole chain was I was dealing with. Yep, chitin and chitosan. Chitosan comes from that. Right, hopefully we're producing some now. Fibrils. We were making some and we consumed them all. Making three a minute, oh my word. That is shocking. The only thing I haven't set up really is chitosan. But I'm sure I've done that before somewhere. Maybe I just haven't built it at enough scale. Oh, look. Clear that. Change that to chitosan. Okay. And up here. Ah, yes, I remember these. So these three things, it's got three things. Oh, is that... Wait, what's that missing? Hang on a minute. Yeah, I need to go... and left. I spin off some... It's a proper scavenger hunt on this game sometimes. Trying to work out what it is I need and where I've got to go. There's that, here we go. You're missing... Ah, here we go. Mutant enzymes. Which are coming from here, which are out, which are missing... Oh my goodness, they're missing propeptides. They come from here. They're missing sea sponges. Just a straightforward input. Right, sea sponges. We found the next thing to find. I will get to the end of the chain at some point. Sea sponge, right. Clear. Search. Okay, here we go. Sea sponges. Really? Not enough saline water? That comes for free, basically. No, it's output. Saline water output. Ah, input is phytoplankton. Right, we need to get over to this. God, on the old dragon again. Somewhere. Yeah, this is it. So these things are making free sea sponges and saline water. Okay. They come out. That's requesting sea sponges to make sea sponge sprouts. We do have sea sponges, we just don't seem to have enough. Yeah, you need sea sponge sprouts, phytoplankton dissolved in the bacteria. That gets your sea sponges and saline water out. Okay. That's 3 every 40 seconds. That's 3, 6, 9, 12. 18 every 40 seconds. Oh, ain't great, is it? No wonder it's so slow. No wonder rocket silo research really is crawling. It's very slow indeed. So if we're making sponges, then there's no reason no, it's the propeptides, isn't it? That is exactly Just not enough. Not enough sea sponges by a clear mile. That makes the propeptides that go into making a mutant enzyme. So, don't know what way there is around that. I don't know if I can just build more. Where does that go to? Is that linked? No. That pipe shouldn't even be there, but look at it. Okay, let's see. Can we just copy this setup? There. There. And can we move it? Oh, to here would be nice. Rid of those. Let's see. Give it a whirl. We need 2, 4, 6 sponge cultures. See what happens. This will either work and improve it, or it will fail miserably. One or the other. Place your bets now. I need 6 of those. I need. Well, we got a few bits actually. Do I have sponge culture on me? I'm sure I'm not requesting it. Oh no, that's what it is. The sponge culture is the actual building. Ah, okay. Looks like it should be something else. Okay. Got bioreactor. 2 bioreactor Mark IIs. There's one. And what there's some that's a high pressure something and an evaporator, I think. Get Mark 1. Incubator Mark 2. There we go. I think that. We just need some water. Power, that should work. That should work. I need to put these in. I need to add these to the network now I've done that. No. Nothing yet because they're still building nice and slowly. Well, hopefully that will help the sponges, which will help the mutant enzyme, which will help the. No, that'll help the propeptides, which will help the mutant enzyme. Okay. That goes into that. Comes out of that. And there you go, that's making chitosan. That is actually working. It's slow, but it's steadily slow. I think we can call that a minor win. Yeah, it's got everything. Oh, that's good. It's getting all the modules in that it needs slowly but surely. I'm happy with that. That should run reasonably well. Okay. That might be bio batteries on the mend. Can't see them on the network though. Oh, no wonder they're not. No wonder their mine is 100. They're not on the network at all. They'll never be over 100. Okay, let's go over this way. The batteries are here. It's just nanofibrils. At the mounted circuit substrate, yes, that's at 448. So that should disappear shortly as that hits 500. Neuromorphic chip. 120, that's fine. Why are we making neuromorphic chips? I really wish the rocket saddle would be going quicker. I really wish it would be quicker. Where is it? Up here somewhere. Production size packs. Fine. Utility. Where are we making utility? I can't even remember now. There, right at the top. You are missing. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, gene transfer agent. Hang on, we might be onto a winner here. Go and visit that now. Come on, legs, carry me as fast as you can. Oh, missing one bioreactor. Bioreactor. Right up here. All the way up here. But it's this thing. So you are missing Quidrin? Quidrin. I thought there was a big setup of those made somewhere. There definitely is. There's enclosures, there's seeds. Yep, someone's made this setup somewhere. Okay, find. Aha, here they are. They're even labelled for me. Oh, it's a funky plant looking things, that's right. The Venus flytrap type looking plant. The seeds are good. What are you missing? Missing nothing. It is pure. Wow, it takes 2 minutes to make one. So we just need more. Yikes. That needs to be a fresh line, doesn't it? Wait, how's he done this? Has he got... Oh, I see. Input, output, shared. So it's both I need. So now I should be able to copy this. Oh, hang on. Can't believe how slow they go. It's no wonder we're struggling. If you get these Quidrun going, that should solve a massive bottleneck. This is where normally Akram and Kevin would be on and be like, no, no, don't do that. Hey, Phil. Good question. I don't know if we can actually. I'll have a look in a sec. These are all Mark 1s. Let's see if we can build... Possibly? Possibly is the answer. That's complex. I'll make that 40.
I put up a new stone mining and making landfill setup.
Nice.
The other one was dried out.
Ah. A lot of stone to convert, innit?
Yeah, I've got 100 miners working now.
Oh, nice.
So, and I've didn't limit the chest, so it's gonna fill up the chest with 10. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10,040, almost 48k of landfill. So
that should get half a lake.
Yep.
Or thereabouts. Oh, I'm just waiting for my Quidrun enclosure to build. I might be able to Mark 2. I think Phil's onto a winner there. I completely forgot about the use of Mark 2s. See, Phil, this is what happens when you're not around. I go back to Mark 1s. You know? I can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. Here we go. Right, this should build in a second. We should see if this is an improvement. It's got to be an improvement. I mean, you can't take in 2 minutes to build. One of these is insane. Right, let's upgrade this one. The lucky... Okay, so that takes Cage Arthurians and Quidrun sleep. I sleep further than I did my job. Yeah, your work here is done. Okay, so that just needs whatever... Just Quidrun in? Not sure, would it take... Should do. don't know if I can tell it just to put Quidrin in there. I pinch that from there. Put it in there. Put that from there. That in there. How does that work? There we go, that's working now. That's still... Oh, I see, right, so one of these with one module in produces one every 120 seconds. However, it's 0.71 crafting speed, so it's actually less than three quarters of that more, isn't it? So it's even slower. Whereas the Mark II does it in 1.4. So it's actually doing it in about 70 seconds for one. So the Mark IIs are an absolute must-have, I guess. So do we have Quidrin? 12 Quidrin enclosures, so let's get... Oh wait, why are these Mark... What? Why are they Mark III? What have I done there? We've got some Mark III ones. Oh, these are all Mark 1, then there's a few Mark 3s thrown in. For good measure. I see. And to make a Mark 3, oh yeah, I need loads more. Right, let's just make Mark 2s. I think Mark 2s are a good start for this row. Let's copy that. I'm not sure how to get the Quidrin into here. All donations gratefully welcome, Phil. Yeah, well, I'll build you a couch. How does that sound? Make it a 4-seater as well, just to sweeten the deal. Right, let's get those. What? There we go, get them to me. We should be alright. Nice. I'll even use a fancy fence. I'll give you a seat just here. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. Where the fence panels are. There they are. Yeah, that'll be built in a second. Sit on your new couch. Oh, we still need 8 Mark IIIs of those. No way I'm building Mark 3s of those, they're way too expensive at the minute. I can get the Mark 2s done though. Oh, Mark 3s as well, Christ. Found some clues. Oh, perfect. What haven't been yet for your fence? Hey, good evening, Jasira. Welcome everyone. We're back on the Pyanodons train tonight. Currently building some plants, as you do. Look like really vicious Venus flytraps, or a cross between a Venus flytrap and the alien from Alien. And they sound cool. I'm having to build quite a lot of these at the minute. This was all built beforehand. I'm now just expanding it out because we are in serious need of the Cridron. Yeah, some of these plants are amazing. But the Cridron we need for this thing here to make gene transfer agent, which supplies our utility packs. And without that, we're on a go slow. I'm just trying to feed that now so this gets fed so we can get the rocket silo research done. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. Rocket silo research is on the move. I started tonight, it was probably below the O. And it's been about an hour or so and it's got to here. So there's probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Somewhere around 10 hours before that's finished at the current rate. Not anytime soon, unfortunately. Oh, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Ah, the neuromorphic chips. I knew I was going to be out of something at some point. Just blitzed the neuromorphic chips. Bugger. Okay, this is the map, by the way, in case anyone was wondering just how silly it's got. This is what it looks like now. And that's it at full full zoom. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Part of me wishes we had done some sort of train square city block setup, but then I think we'd still be struggling. We've sort of gone for the organised chaos mess. That's working fairly well. Although I can't help but think if we'd have gone for a train grid system, we could have all just picked a square each, put something in it, put a new square down, attach it to the network, build something in it, rinse and repeat, and it'd have probably been a lot easier to follow what was being built. This is pretty much organised chaos. And I'd argue it's probably only just about organised as well at this point. Why are we making that? I didn't even see it flag up. Did I miss it appear? Huh. Didn't even see that appear on the map. Whoa, coal's below 10k. Oh, it's literally just hit 10k. Okay. Might have to keep an eye on coal. That could go either way. Neuromorphic chips appear to be absolutely... Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. We're making them in one solitary factory. We need to make more neuromorphic chips. Absolutely have to make more of those. Because we're never going to get enough of those to make Mark 2s of those. Hey, good evening, Faceless. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Right, let's have a look. What squares have we got around us? Anything? Probably go this way. Bung down a Roboport. Rid of all the trees. I hate trees. Just serious, just tried to time somebody out. That's an effective use of points. Don't know if you successfully timed yourself out there or not though. Time me out. Right, let's check the production for neuromorphic chip. Oh, come on, neuromorphic chips. Here they go. So you need empty neuromorphic chips, which is fine, which takes all of those. Okay, so we're gonna, let's set up one and see what we need. Molecular assembler. Oh wow, that sounds interesting. Let's build a Mark II because we can. We'll just set it up in. Let's set it up in this corner. Where is it? There it is. Can't see it for looking. Oh, they're quite small actually. Okay, that's good. So that just needs the inputs. You need to make empty neuromorphic chips with. Oh, hang on. Yep, do that way. Input. Hey, good evening, Kev. See you sneak into Discord there. How you doing? Also, don't judge me.
Alright, I slept in a little bit.
Don't judge me for building. Just, you know, smile and nod and accept.
Good evening.
Hey, Bitfrot is here as well.
Hey, Brett.
Right, I need a vacuum. What is a vacuum made in? Is that a pressure pump?
Yes.
Build a Mark II one of those. Might put that at the top actually and see if we can't sneak it into there. That's just missing paramagnetic material and vacuum. I think it's literally missing that entirely. I have to look at that next now as well. Keep looking for one thing and finding 3 other problems. It's going really well. Okay, so that is. Oh no, it's slowly providing the paramagnetic material. So that would give us the output of empties, and you know what? I don't really want to put the empties there. I want to put the empties straight in. You just put an empty into a data array to get a neuromorphic. So that could be literally. Oh, okay, I've got an idea. Build 2 of those because we can. Build another molecular. Oh, okay, we need a few bits for that. And glass. No. What does that produce? That produces 10 a second, and I need 115 seconds. I get it in 10. So yeah, one of those is more than enough for that. Let's put the data array. Oh, that looks funky. That's there. That's a one gap there. That there. That takes one in, takes 10 seconds, you get a chip out. Perfect. So all we're missing is the paramagnetic material to keep going. So I'll build a few of these here. And then work on the paramagnetic... I've got something on me actually. Here we go. Squirreled 50 away from myself. Shocking. Don't know when I got that. Now we should take that. Paste. 2, 3. I want to put it there really. Four. There we go. A few of these. Okay, so we just need to build 2 molecular assemblers. There's one. I've got 14 neuromorphic chips on me.
I'm off now.
Okie dokie, no worries.
I will leave my character in the game.
Ah, cool. Okay,
So-
okie dokie. Yeah, keep the rocket silo running.
And yeah, and it will be making the landfill. So tomorrow morning,
Oh yeah.
when I get back, I got 2 chests full, I think. So I can do some lake filling.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I
So
see your chests. Yep, brilliant. Take
good
care.
luck.
Yeah, cheers. I
good
need
luck,
it.
and see you next time.
See you, mate. Right, molecular. Is that one more of those? There we go. Okay, that's got the neuromorphic chips at least sort of going. Now I just need to find paramagnetic material somewhere. Why has that not been put down? There you go. Let's have a look what that entails. Magnetic. Okay. Chromium iron oxide, myoglobin, that's new, nylon aluminium plate in a research centre. Okay, the easiest way to figure out what's going on. Do that, I need 80 complex, really? Need 100 glass, Jesus. Oh no, I've got 100 glass on the way, that's fine. 100 optical fibres. Don't think I've got those anywhere. Nope, so let's add. Optical fibres. 100 please. Yep, that's easy to... Easy send. That's all we need. Once we get the fibres, we can build one of these and then work out, what on earth it is that's missing off this lane. There's bound to be something missing now down the chain. We're going to find like 3 different things to build to get right up to the top again. Bloody Pyanodons recipes. They're so ridiculous. Okay, let's build this side. I'm thinking if I try and keep it in this space here, I can always copy and paste this row that I make down just to try and increase the usage. Now, do I want to put that at the top? Let's put it there. You are going to make... What were you going to make? That's it. Aeromagnetic. All the inputs are done via a chest, so that's easy enough. Let's do them from the... Let's do it from the side here, because there's already a power there. New request in, new passive out, simply that. Right, let's see, what are you missing? Myoglobin. The one thing that I've not seen before. Okay. How do we make myoglobin? Welcome to the wonderful world of Pyanodons, everybody. Where everything is a wild goose chase. Yep, that is absolutely right, Jazira. It is a case of just when you think, you know, alright, it's not that difficult, I'm getting the hang of this, you then end up like this on a rabbit hole chase of recipe after recipe trying to figure out what the hell is missing. Right, so myoglobin, meat urea, powdered phosphate rock, and cyanic acid in a gene lab. Right. Let's have a look at a gene lab. There's probably like a million better ways of doing what I'm doing, but I've found with this mod, building what I need, and then whatever's missing, building what I need, then finding what's missing, building whatever I need, tends to work pretty well. And eventually you get to the bottom of the chain, you realise you're just missing iron ore, you know, an extra few thousand iron ore and it's all fixed. This is true. I have read a few bits about some of this. In fact, what was it on? I want to say Google News. And in fact, it's quite fitting because I'm building the bloody things now. No, it was silicon wafers, and it showed you. I think it was like a educational little clip of what it was, and it literally is a round disc about that, super thin, and because of what they are able to put it flat and put a bit of pressure in the middle and they split exactly perfect in a straight line because of the formation of them. I was like, but yeah, that's in Pyanodons, and now I know what it is. So, hey, good morning, Tony. Or good evening for myself. Appreciate you checking in while you're at work. I know I always do the same to a lot of you guys when I'm sat at work. When we got a computer open, I can have a tab or two open and have a chat with some of you, which is always quite nice when you're working. I know that feeling. Let's get this gene lab. Yes, it's not symmetrical, but yeah. What did you learn about today? Well, I learned all about Pyanodons and how it's going to teach us how to build the future. Yeah. We're not far off, to be fair. Where's myoglobin? There it is. Input is all but one. We should be able to just put in a... I don't want to put a chest that side, but put a chest in there, chest out there. Massive chest there. And then I'm just going to need a... what is it called? Assembly machine. Have I got any? No. Wow. Should have built that further down, shouldn't I? There, and I should be able to fit one of those. Just there. Lovely. That is cyanic. I'm waiting for Kev to panic and stop me in my tracks, but so far so good. He's probably fell asleep again, if I'm lucky. Okay. Okay, that's requesting everything that needs. Cheers, Tony. Always appreciated. Hope you're not too busy today. That needs to be an active chest. Active chest before Akram finds out, because he'll tell me off. Here we go, so that's just waiting for cyanic acid, so that's okay. Interesting. I can't put productivity in. Nope. Can't put productivity in any of those, that sucks. Efficiency in them for good measure. Okay, so that's working. It's just meat's a little bit slow, but not terrible. That should help, because that's the myoglobin going from there into here. Hopefully. That then gives you the can't say it. Paramagnetic material, of which I'm still. Why am I still requesting it? Let's get it off my logistic self. Let's dump that into there. The bots can do their thing from there. There we go. That'll get the neuro chips going. So now, with that little setup, we should be able. Oh, frames per second is awful again. Should be able to make the Sidron enclosure Mark IIs now. We just need the chips delivering, which I think I turned off on myself. Neuromorphic chip. I think it was 30, did it say 30? Yeah. Yeah, Kev, in case you're wondering, I'm building some more Cridron enclosures. There's a few Mark IIIs been built and some Mark Is. I'm just building some Mark IIs now in between just to get it going a bit quicker. That seems to be one of the big holding points for utility science, which is holding up the research quite significantly.
What is it using? The Cridron cortexes? Is that what it is?
I think it's using Cridron themselves for utility, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, sorry, the Cridron go into the bioreactor. It's to give you the gene transfer agent. That's what's missing for the vat brain computer.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So it's a numbers game. Can we put modules in these? I think the modules are the actual Cridron themselves. It's one of those weird plant things where the modules are the plants themselves. Why is that not working?
Do the Cridrons have a fancy upgrade to the higher tier modules?
Let's have a little look.
Or is it the bland, like, stick 2 in and get 0.5%?
It's numbers.
Oh.
Yeah, because I realised when you go from 1, obviously they're 120 seconds crafting and it's 0.71. With a Mark 2 you get 2 in there, it goes to 1.41. And with a Mark 3, which is somewhere about, it's 3 in and you get a 2.11. So it's literally 7.7 well, 1.4, 2.1. Yeah, I don't know what to make of the modules. I don't know if I like the idea of the plants being modules themselves or whether it should be modules. It's an odd choice. But again, a lot of the choices in Pyanodons don't make much sense, so I'm also not really surprised. Finished building Bill's couch. Got to build the arms. Right, in theory, I'm just missing some next light plate that's been delivered to me. Next light plate and neuromorphic chip, but the next light plate's fine. It's just, yeah, gotta get to me. It's all good. I think we've kind of resolved the problem. It's just about running. All just about running. We could do with more. We could do with more meat and more. Well, again, meat's the hold up here, so actually, meat is the key ingredient to get more myoglobin out. I better put the efficiency modules in here as well. There we go. They run. That's the power. 80% off. That's pretty good. I don't know what the power's doing actually. Not in a while. We're at, yeah, about 2 gigawatts still. We've now got 8.5 gigawatts potential. Yeah. We're probably alright for us over half a gigawatt still before we start worrying. With the combustion engines, that's good news. Where does meat come from? Is meat literally in a slaughterhouse? Yeah.
Yes, I think we're using hogs for meat. I think they're the best thing. If not, it's mucks, but I think it's hogs.
Is there one that is literally set to, yeah, just meat?
I think we're probably also just grinding up mice for meat in a very inefficient way, but
Is there one that's just for meat, or are they all just like percentages?
so the og one I think gives you 5 pieces of meat per og. The cotton gut one is percentages though.
Hmm. Oh yeah, Trits is 6. Rocks, Xenos, Schrodinger's. Yeah, Cotton Guts is 4. Scrondix is 5. Oh, we've got Scrondix. I don't know if they're caged though. Yeah, Muckmoos is 5. Ulrix is 4. Arthurians is 5. Ah, yeah, Orgs 8. Then you get to improve recipes. Okay. Just wondering, is that a logistic problem or is that a production problem then? Oh, it's a massive production problem. Wow. Minus 1.5k. We're not slaughtering enough. Although according to the graph we are. We're producing 460 and we're using 400 odd. So should be enough to sustain. It might just be a logistics issue in terms of getting the stuff over here. I wonder if I can build like one slaughterhouse for orgs. Ninja Siri, your message has been flagged by auto mod. The system's not happy enough, then you put kill more. It's been flagged for hostility. I'll allow it. I've never seen auto mod kick in before, that's hilarious. Right, so we want the org recipe, which is just going to be... There it is. It is literally just a slaughterhouse caged org, so it's actually really simple to set up, so I reckon I can get away with that. Sensitive Twitch, yeah, it definitely is. Got a slaughterhouse just here. See if that gives us just a touch of a boost. Might even build 2, we'll see how it goes. They're quite big actually, let's make sure we give a bit of room. Right, choose your next victim. We want org, so... Oh, why are they not alphabetical? Someone tell me that. Why are the... Oh, there it is. Why are these animals not listed alphabetically in the kill menu? We want to...
But they give you pretty pictures.
But I don't know what they are. The pictures mean nothing to me. I'm like, I want this animal, I don't know what it looks like. Right, here we go. This should just be a very, very straightforward in and out build. In, out, shake it all about, do the hokey cokey, spit the org meat out.
What was that meat recipe? Did I read that right? It said like 1 org and it gives you 28.
So 1 caged org and we'll get 8 meat out.
It wasn't using a normal org though.
Oh wait, the improved one we're looking at. I think it was the improved one. I think if you go this way. You start getting to 10s, like improved cage frac. Vorlex, they get 10s. 15 for an improved trit. 24 for a muck move. 28 for the improved org. An improved cage org will get you 28 meat in a slaughterhouse. So it's...
How expensive is that?
8, 6, it's over 3 times better. Effectively.
Yeah, but what kind of crazy drugs do you have to pump them up with to get there?
Don't ever do a Chris. Switch to singer. My singing is beautiful. The voice of an angel. Me, 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 me. Oh, I need to put an extra filter out. Because it's obviously catching the cages. Actually, the cages can go in an active one, can't they? Because I don't need the cages to be stored, really. There you go, you can be empty cages. Okay, cage, there we go. It's not empty cage, it's just a cage. Of course. There we go. That's not bad actually, that's quite good. The orgs are coming thick and fast. I'm not gonna run out of those in a while. I could easily build another of those and have some really good production here. That should sustain. Oh, come on, tell me. Don't tell me about that one too far down. Seriously, one too far up even.
I mean, they're definitely thick, but I don't know about fast.
Of course, Phil. Who else would tell me? I don't sing for anybody else. I don't sing for just anyone, you know. God. There we go. That should be a decent amount of meat coming out of here then. That should keep this stocked up. Which should allow us to make the myoglobin, which should allow us to make the paramagnetic material, which should then allow us to make empty chips, which then make neuromorphic chips. So we've sort of closed the loop on this one a little bit now, so that should just help with all of that, and I can start building these again now. We've got 9 to go. God mode off a burger would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm not convinced it's sirloin steak. Now I believe it is probably pretty nasty meat that comes off these. I wouldn't want to eat it in a burger no matter what the outcome was, and yeah, I don't think it's comparable to sirloin steak. Definitely not. That's putting up quite a nice amount, to be fair. Means that only needs 10 at a time. It's now getting. Go on, get 10. It's quicker than it was. Still a logistic nightmare. You probably need low. Oh, we're down to 1.1. I think it was at 1.5, 1.7. It's getting better. Just wondering if I need to do more. If we got enough orgs in the network. What do you reckon? Caged orgs, 4.5k. Okay, let's solve this bottleneck then. Let's not mess around with it. We have the technology. Let's use it. Have we got any slaughterhouses? Nope, need to put slaughterhouses still. The slaughterhouses, as I like to call them. Need 2 of those, and then hopefully I can continue making the quidrins then. Start building that ready. And then what else do we need? Just 8 more quidrin. One. See you, Jasira. Take care, and thank you for the raid. /host, always appreciated. I'll catch you in Discord. For those of you who aren't up to date, I've also got my own Discord channel. I'm running nowadays, just to try and keep things a bit separate, because a lot of the stuff I might be talking about might be separate to stuff that I'm talking about in Dgray's channel. I don't want to clutter up his stuff with sort of nonsense that he may or may not want in his channel, so I've set my own Discord up for good measure. The one in the description, if you type Discord now, if I do that in chat, that is a link to my Discord, and then I've also got that, and that's a link to Dgray's Discord. So I've got both of them up and running now, so feel free to join my Discord if you want to stay up to date on all the additional stuff that I may be doing, i.e. speedrunning, because that's going to become a big feature once Pyanodon is complete from my point of view. I've done that a couple of times the last couple of days and it's been insanely good fun. Only short runs of like 20 minutes or so, but oh, I'm absolutely loving it. Yeah, so it's a good place to keep up to date with all the shenanigans that go on there. There we go, meat is solved. That is now getting more than enough to keep it going and ticking over every tick. Yep, 11, 16, yes. As long as we don't run out of wargs, that's absolutely fine. Where did you come from? That one. Loading. Yeah, so theoretically I could even increase the output of this to make this faster, but that's exactly why I started those ones specifically into series. I'm the same. The prospect of staring down a 6-hour run or a 4-hour run is like, I'm not ready to commit to just that high just yet. I'll start with this first one's nice and easy. The next one is the getting on track like a pro, getting the train. And that's about 30-ish minutes on a good run. And then after that I'll progress into the bigger runs. Now, ideally I want to be doing some of the runs when 1.0 hits in August. I want to hit the ground running with this and just be like, yes, got my name on the board straight away on the 1.0 leaderboard. So I suspect there'll be a bit of competition, so I look forward to that. Right, just waiting the neuromorphic chips again now. I'm guessing we're missing. Yeah, it's just a paramagnetic material which is coming ever so slowly because of the myoglobin. Yeah, it's just a throughput issue, which, having said that, there's absolutely nothing stopping me now taking that row and duplicating it here. Like, what I'm missing? I'm missing an input somewhere. 1, 2, 3 for that. Oh no, just the boxes, that's all. I see now. Just copy that and that. There. There we go. That should just about double the input output. I'll build the bleeding things now. Oh, better stick the kettle on as always. It's that time of the night. Alexa, turn on plug 1. Yeah. 2. I'm gonna need 4 of these. Yep, 4. And then power. Why are they not hooked up? Is that too far? Oh no, they're just not hooked up. Okay, need 1 power pole somewhere. That's fine. 3. Okay, 1 more than I needed. 3 pressure pumps. And a gene lab. Those right. 3 pressure pumps, they're quite easy. 1, 2, 3. And the gene lab, which was a little bit harder. Yep, that just needs the glass, which will be on its way. There we go. In theory, yeah, that's all enough to sustain all of that quite nicely. You just need your power. Where are you not getting your power from? But there we go. Power problem solved. Gene lab I'm making now. Just one molecular assembly. Oh, did I miss one? How did I miss one? We're just not close enough. Ah, just wasn't close enough. There we go. Okay. Getting the chips going again. So all of this is being built purely to support the Cridron, just to try and get the rocket silos coming out quicker. It's insane. What do I need? 6 more to finish the roads that I built. Mark II. Wow. And it's just neuromorphic chips. Oh. It's running as fast as it can. Yep, that's running. Yeah, there's. Do I double it up again? That's the question, isn't it? If I take that and copy and paste it again. Seems like a good idea. I know all the stuff to support it, so. Took that. Bits as well. Anything that doesn't fit. Bloody power pole. Come on, frames, keep up with me. 15 frames a second. God, it's like going back to the old school, not my old computer. I used to play whatever games I could play. I used to play at about this sort of frame per second. And I've upgraded to this good computer, and I'm still getting 15 frames a second because the game is that ridiculous. Absolute insanity. Let's build the gene lab because I definitely need the gene lab. On the plus side, the rocket silo started sort of roughly here, below the O. It's now here. It's very, very slowly creeping up. Very, very slowly. Pressure pumps, where are you? 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Or slaughterhouses, slaughterhouses. 1. Surprised how well that fits in that gap, actually. How's that for feng shui, Phil? And compact modularness. It's not bad, is it? Fits in well inside the box, with space to spare if I had the rest of the square to build it. Yeah, lovely. Lovely job. It's come out quite nice. And to top it all off, your couch is built. Look, looks like a couch from here. You wouldn't know any different looking at that. Only until you zoom in, it looks a little bit funny. This one's the executive couch, actually, because it's made with the fancy fence panels. Needs some cushions. Yeah, I don't know what I can do about cushions, I'm afraid. Put some cushions on the floor for you. You got to pick them up yourself. You actually put them on top of there. You can do it like that. Looks like there's cushions on them now. Not sure how comfy a rubber-based seat would be to sit on, but seems fair enough to me. Seems alright. There we go. 3 of those. 8 molecular assemblers. Ugh. Two slafter houses. Let's do another couple of those. Get those out of the way. Try and get this build finished before bedtime tonight, because that'd be quite nice to have them. At least this up and running, because that Bitfrot is going to be on the server all night because he's building some landfill. So it has the added bonus of just ticking over some of these buildings for us quite nicely. I thought I built a gene lab. Did I not build a gene lab? I know, I've only built one, didn't I? Of course. A research centre. Missing loads of stuff for that. On the plus side, it's nice to have a consistent supply of, I think, all the circuits now. 1s, 2s and 3s. It seems to be not really any hassle to get what I need logistically, so that's quite good. It's a nice change to going back sort of, I don't know, 15 days or so, and we're like, oh my god, complex circuits, ah! There's a research centre. Still need 8 molecular. Yeah, people just take quite a lot. Yes, we're getting there, Phil. We're definitely getting there. I mean, the map is brutal, to be honest. Finding stuff is damn near impossible unless you built it yourself. And even then, remember where you put it is half the battle. There's something to be said for, like, train grid networks. I think if I was to redo this from the start, I think I would have preferred to go the train grid network route, because everyone could easily take a train grid with input outputs, label up what's inside that cell, and label up the train stops, and then whoever adds something down, excuse me, in theory, could then just request it from whatever train stop's been set up by somebody else. So you wouldn't need to necessarily look for the ingredient, you just look for the train station name. And you say, right, has anybody built, I don't know, next to light? Yes, they have. Great. I'm going to steal, go and load from their station and bring it to my station. I'm then outputting this product. I will call it this product output. So in the future, someone then comes along and says, "Ah, did anyone build that product? That product dot load." And yes, I built that product 3 days ago. Brilliant. I'll use that input, create my output. I think as a multiplayer version, I think that would work better. I think the mess we've got here, it works. Whether it works well is arguable. Although to be fair, I think Aqua and Binder have been doing a good job between them of tidying it up and just sort of forcing Mark IIs and redoing some. Train stations with active chests. Yeah, I think train stations and like a depot, that sort of stuff would have been good. Especially they dump it out into buffer chests. But then, having said that, the size of the base we've built to get to that point, I don't know where I would have built any train stations without causing us serious space issues. It's already just about fitting in as it is. It's a bleeding mess. Yeah, I think that's something to be said for single player. You can sort of do it whatever build you want because you're building it, you know where everything is. Multiplayer, I think trains are probably the best way to do that. That's something to think about in the future for any future runners who decide to watch any of these videos. If you get to this point and you aren't doing trains, I probably should have told you that 26 episodes ago. I'm sorry, I apologise for that. That's my bad. So many buildings still to build. Oh, could you imagine using belts? Oh my word. It would be it would be the definition of spaghetti with belts, wouldn't it? It's bad enough with the bots. Belts would be, oh, I dread to think. Like I say, single player would probably work alright because you could sort of know where everything is yourself. Multiplayer using belts, nah. Spaghetti and a half. I think I've even got the spaghetti emoji for Discord. Is it emoji? Is that what you call it? Yeah, I've got that one. Spaghetti. Yeah, exactly. What would you put on a bus in Pyanodons? You've literally got to bus everything. If you're doing that, you'd have to bus absolutely everything. I just don't think that's feasible. I think that's why Dgray went with the bots, because otherwise it becomes a case of you're going to spend several episodes just putting down thousands upon thousands of belts, which no one really wants to watch. And it really would be like an insane amount of belts you'd need. There we go, 3 more molecular assemblers. And this little bit is tickety boo. Oh, what's that? Mounted. Oh, they're okay again. Coal still flashing up. Oddly. What do we need? One more? Yeah, one more. Was it glass? Always glass. There we go. See, the plants are probably not doing too badly now. Yeah, this is what I was. This is the whole reason I'm building this whole upper section. Yeah, these are outputting pretty consistently. They're just bloody slow, but they're outputting. So I mean, I'm doing something right. Need to build another 5 of these to fill out the amount that I made. An incubator Mark II by the look of it. Needs 60. I don't know, build one of those and then you can probably build one of those. I do love these plants, they've got quite a cool sound as well. A little bit eerie. Nexalit in neural. Am I destroying the Nexalit? 6.5k. It is below 10k, but it's not not an issue. How's the coal doing? Oh god, coal's having a bit of a wobble. Only minus 5k. I'm sure that's not okay. What do we need coal for, Kev? Is that going to be an issue being that far down? Over minus 5k at the minute on the logistics. Brushed coal and coarse coal are also -1, -2. And wow, the coal dust has dropped right down as well. 139, 138,000. That's all dropping quite fast. I think the lack of coal might be a bit of an issue. Kev, is it worth me sticking down a coal mine or two? I just see it dropping fast and it's worrying me.
I am still muted. That's why he can't hear me. We still have all that raw coal. We can talking up a storm over here, being
Oh,
like, do this,
brilliant.
do that, and then you not
Oh,
respond
just
at all, and I'm like,
oh dear, that's funny. Yeah, we still got 780,000 raw coal. Is that like convertible to coal or?
Yeah, just let down a bunch of secondary crushers.
Ah,
And
brilliant.
we have a block of, well, probably like half a block of them next to the mall right now. Just copy that.
Raw coal. Get you crushed coal, and coal dust. Secondary crushers, brilliant. Next to the mall. Which mall is it next to? The mall.
The old mall.
Oh, is it? It's not that one, is it? No, it's not that one.
It's like up and to the left.
Up and to the left.
The old mall.
Around here somewhere. Not sure where though. Where am I standing? Have I got? I've got space to build some above me if need be, to be fair. Just go crazy. Crazy on the coal. Is that line up there?
Yeah, I'm not actually seeing it. Maybe it was moved or removed.
Possible.
Oh, no. Straight up from the mall. I think that's it. Like four tiles up from the mall.
Got like 4 tiles up from the mall. Oh, I'm killing myself with bots. Mall, so the mall's there, so... How is this it? Here it is. Yeah, this must be it. They automated screeners. What are they taking in? What I want is this section here, really, isn't it? Let's take... can't move. There we go. That isn't it? It's the in both sections, yeah. Okay, let's have a look at my own little square. We have secondary crushers? Yes, we do. They'll be on the way. One of those, one of those. Okay. Wait, where do you input from? If you're... Oh, it hasn't got any input on it. Okay. Fix that in a sec. Oh, there we go. So that takes in raw coal, gives you crushed coal and coal dust. So that's already working out. That was a really easy copy and paste job, wasn't it? I feel kind of guilty about cheating on that one. But that just needs a copy of that. They're all working? Yep, they're all working. What they got in? Efficiencies. We can't put productivity in them. Nah. I can put efficiency in that one. Okay, so in theory this should just be a copy and paste job. Is there a... Rid of that. Perfect. This will do lovely for making the raw coal into coal. Oh, my frames per second is under 10. Up to single digits, man. There we go. I'd say that would be enough short term to... Oh, in fact, I'll probably get another row in there without batting an eyelid. Oh, no, not that. There. There we go. Now, if that is not modular, compact feng shui, I don't know what is. That's insane. That should take care of itself. I just need more neuromorphic chips to get a few more built. What I built, I did build that. There you go. Get rid of that one. There's 2 more off of there. Then it's just 3 of those. So coal I'm fixing. Nexalit will be alright in a minute. Neuromorphic I've also started to fix. That's what that build down here was. And bio batteries is always going to be under 100 because they're not actually in the logistic network. They're a direct input source. Just really looking forward to this rocket silo getting like done. If we can get to the point where we can build a rocket silo, launch a rocket, we're then what, one more step away from space science. I say about one big step. One small step for man, one giant leap for Pyanodons. One of those. Secondary crushers are being built in the mall, so they will gradually fill in themselves. Just check the coal out. Wow, it's massively negative still, but that could just be because I'm requesting a lot to go through this setup. Yeah, we're producing more than we're using now. Going off that, so it should resolve itself fairly quickly. Got the neuromorphic chips, which is the thing I'm building here. How's this little build getting on anyway? Still working. This is producing the meat, which is producing the myoglobin. Which is, yeah, going at its own rate. Oh, there's no power down there, look. That's schoolboy error. Some power here as well. There we go, that might actually help it produce some stuff. How have you still not got power? Or is it a closed loop itself? There we go. That's better. These are now all producing empty chips, they're going straight in, so these should all start firing up. Come on, just that last one, start moving. Nearly there. Stuck again. Oh my god. go. If I stand here, I can see this building as I go. Yeah, so it's just the neuromorphic chips that I just don't have enough of. But they are coming slowly but surely. Very slowly but surely. Yeah, so hopefully with Bitfrot being on all night, it means that will continue to build and feed itself. And I'm hoping, I mean, what have I been on? I've been on for nearly 2.5 hours. And it started somewhere around here. And it's got to here. That's another 2.5. That'd be 5. There's about 10 to 12 hours there. If it runs consistently, and there's no other bottlenecks or runouts, rocket silo could potentially be done by this time tomorrow morning, like lunchtime tomorrow for me, which means tomorrow evening we could be looking at how to build a rocket silo. Potentially. That'd be pretty cool. I look forward to that. Yeah, that's right, Phil. I'm just about to head off myself, to be honest. That's winding down time, just deciding what's likely for tomorrow. I think tomorrow's been Saturday. Just have to see how tomorrow goes, see what I want to do tomorrow. But if I'm on, there's a potential I'll be doing Pyanodons, but also potential I'll do a speed run as well, because I'm in 9th place in the leaderboard after last night, so I'd like to break the top 5 at least, but see how tired I am tomorrow. I'm pretty tired tonight, that's why I'm doing Pyanodons, so I don't have to think as much, like, stressful running. I can take a bit of a chill and build things via recipes on here, so it's a bit nicer for the evening. So yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow, doing one thing or another. I shall leave you all in the capable hands of Pitter. I don't know if you know Pitter. He runs with Antilles and co on the speed run sometimes. It looks like he's currently going for another record for himself, under 2 hours for the any percent. That's worth a watch. So yeah, I'll hopefully catch you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Kev, thanks for your assistance via Discord as always appreciated. And I'll see you all another evening. Till then, take care.
Have a good one.
Cheers.